Welcome back. In crime news, police are investigating the stabbing of a 15-year-old male that left him hospitalized. According to reports, the incident occurred in the Ethel Street, Montel Heights area around 5:30 p.m. on Wednesday when the victim was stabbed in his back and upper torso during an altercation with another male. The suspect, who was wearing a red shirt and black pants, fled the area on foot. The victim was taken to the hospital by emergency medical technicians and is in stable condition. Police are conducting inquiries into this incident and are appealing to anyone with information regarding this matter to contact the Criminal Investigations Department. You can call 919-911 or Crime Stoppers anonymously, once again, at 328-TIPS, 328-8477. King's College, a relatively new educational institution established in September last year, reported a 9.2% increase in academic performance from students, which they attribute to adopting a pioneering artificial intelligence platform. King's College principal Matteo Rassesti spoke with Jcn News about the AI platform and how it came about, noting that the program focuses on the idea that each student learns differently.
So that idea of individuality is something that permeates everything that we do. We want to instill in the students the knowledge, the skills, the values and the character, ultimately for them to have the confidence to embrace who they are as individuals, embrace life, and have a positive impact on the people around them. The AI tool is something that fits absolutely within this vision. It's a learning platform which has been developed by neuroscientists, educationalists, and technologists that allows the students to follow individual learning plans, individual learning pathways, which identify that as a diagnostic, identifies a student's strengths, weaknesses, and misconceptions in a given subject, and then provides them with an individualized learning pathway and opportunities to practice and go over and understand those misconceptions, right, and progress.
Mr. Rossetti cites an 84% positive response from students feeling that the experience has enhanced their learning. He says 66% of teachers have found the implementation of the artificial intelligence platform to be useful, as it is still just a tool to be used by teachers.
It has the opportunity to provide each student with a learning pathway that is individual to them, rather than that for each individual student to have to follow a one-size-fits-all approach, which ultimately is not going to lead to the same outcomes if you're providing something which is unique. Now, it is a tool that works hand in hand with what's happening in the classroom and with the work of teachers. That's something which is really important, but it's something that provides a teacher with superpowers, right, in terms of analysis, in terms of diagnostics, and therefore in terms of individualization. So it's something that we've been doing it here at King's College School of Bahamas. We're doing it, and we've piloted across 14,000 students across our group in 26 schools across our group, and we've seen superb results across the whole group.
Principal Rossetti is not just talking off the top of the head, he is also watching his daughter benefit from the artificial intelligence educational platform.
My daughter has worked throughout it over the summer. Very often over the summer you see a falling back of students. You have an incredible gap measured according loads of different studies demonstrate that. And actually I was able, via the use of AI and as a parent, to see my daughter consolidate the work that she had done over the course of the last year, prepare the grounds to then build the new learning on really solid foundation, and all the while communicate that.
The AI educational pilot program took place in over 12 countries. A special education luncheon was held at the Wild Time restaurant on East Bay Street on Tuesday to celebrate the accomplishments of former Governor General Sir Cornelius A. Smith and his support for the educational pursuits of Bahamians in the areas of agriculture, climate change, and hospitality. The C.A. Smith International Educational and Community Development Scholarship Fund was launched in July of 2020. The foundation provides financial assistance in the form of a grant to deserving Bahamian students attending tertiary education at an accredited college or university. Telling more about the program is Managing Director and Secretary of the William F. Pickard Foundation is Carl Bell.
Cornelius A. Smith, William F. Pickard Alliance and Friendship Scholarship actually focuses on students out of the Michigan area and the Bahamas that will be entering college at FAMU University. It's Florida A&M University. Thus far, with scholarships and other perks associated with this scholarship, there have been spent about $500,000, and this scholarship covers the full tuition of any student enrolling under this program. The objective is to get 4 students per year from each of those geographies, 4 from the Bahamas and 4 from Michigan, and have them create that same friendship and alliance that Dr. Picard and the former Governor General created 50 years ago.
Several scholarship recipients were in attendance to share thoughts about their journey. Among them was Hubert Fernanda, an agricultural major concentrating in soil and plant science at Florida Agriculture and Mechanical University. He shared his plans for the future.
Oh yeah, I want to eliminate or minimize food bill as much as I could in the Bahamas. So make us independent again, because according to the book I was reading agriculture, the history of agriculture in the Bahamas. We couldn't do it. We got the potential though, produce our own foods on a large scale and exporting goods throughout the world. So that's something I want to do on a large scale again, and probably expand it into apiculture and livestock production, and probably aquaculture too, and mariculture.
To qualify, the candidate must be a Bahamian citizen between the ages of 17 and 24 years old, accepted at an accredited college or university, possess at least 5 or more subjects that include math and English in the BGCSE examinations, express a desire to return to the Bahamas at the completion of your studies, along with some agricultural focus. And finally, Civil Aviation Authority Bahamas National Aviation Security and Facilitation Inspectors Kaylisa Bodie and Lincoln Adderley successfully completed the International Civil Aviation Organization, or ICAO, National Inspectors course held at the Airport Authority of Trinidad and Tobago Training Center in Port of Spain, Trinidad. During the 10-day course, both national inspectors were provided with theoretical and practical knowledge of fundamental aspects of the audits and inspections as a part of a state national aviation security quality control system. The course participants included representatives from Antigua and Barbuda, Curacao, the British Virgin Islands, Trinidad and Tobago, and of course, the United States and the Bahamas. And that'll do it for your JCN Evening News. Once again, I'm Jarino Saunders. Thank you so much for joining us.
This segment of the news has been brought to you by Sun Oil Limited.